you are not paranoid. You are not tripping. You are not crazy. There is a lot unfolding for you. And it is vital that you act now, that you move quickly, because you are about to fall down a rabbit hole, like a nostalgia trap, where you are yearning for the past. You're kind of, you know, thinking, why couldn't it just stay like that? Why couldn't it just be like that? It would just be great if things were just somewhat the same. And I understand that they're not, but we cannot dismiss the bad in this case. We cannot dismiss the bad in this relationship because it's going to prevent our growth. The bottom line is that it will prevent our growth and cause some type of stagnant effery that we don't have time for. You are definitely being watched because there are people wanting to monitor your every move because you are very unbothered right now. You could actually be bothered, but what you're presenting to people is, I'm unbothered. You're being watched, and people around you are flipping, flopping, wishing, and washing, and they are switching sides. So you're not paranoid. You're not crazy. It's happening. People that you maybe trusted at one point, you see them acting funny. Listen to your intuition. Please listen to your intuition. This message found you for a reason. I manifested this message to find the people that really need it at this time, because you don't need to prevent your own growth. You don't need to do that. So trust in this move. Trust in this timing. Trust in your decision that you're not paranoid. It is happening right in front of you. This is like a lover that's cheating. We look through their phone. We know that they're cheating, and we're like, well, I remember that one time he got me dozens and dozens and dozens of flowers, got me a promise ring, boopity boopity boop. You know what I mean? You're remembering the times when things were great. But remembering that and staying stuck in that will take you down a rabbit hole of preventing you from your growth. I channeled that you guys need to get ready to stockpile money hand over fist. But we have to move quickly to be able to do that. The reason being is, just as fast as things have been coming in for you is at the same pace that it can leave, walk right out the door. So I'm hearing time is of the essence. Time is of the utmost importance. God and our angels are they're asking us to act fast and to leave our ego at the door. Because our ego is like, I put in this many years, I put in this much time, I was in love with them for this long, I did all of these things for them, I don't know how to just walk away. We are being asked to move and leave our ego at the door. Leave the nostalgia and the ego at the door. Because if this act that this person did, or people, if what they did not show you how far they're willing to go to hurt you, if this act did not show you how far they're willing to go to do what they want to do to make you feel this small, to make you look bad, to embarrass you, whatever the case is, if they're willing to go that far and you see that and you're being shown clear as day, nothing else will prove it to you. Nothing else. These people are watching you very hard, or this person is watching you very hard because they want to know what you're going to do. This is a game of chess, galactic chess. And you are needing to move in a certain way, but you have to kind of leave your feelings out of it. Because they're so much better. I promise you. This is like thinking you'll never get another lover. It's never going to get better. Oh my gosh, why do I have to be the bigger person? I'm so tired of being the bigger person. I'm so tired of turning cheeks. I'm over it. I get that. You don't want to take the high road anymore. You might want to sling a little mud. You might want to get a little petty boots. I get it. I feel you. But we can't. We cannot. We can't. I know, bestie. These people are watching you. This person is watching you hard to make you jealous. They're watching you to see if they're making you jealous. They're like, did it work? Oh my gosh, did it work? And of course, with their narcissistic tendencies, they're going to think that you walking away, it worked in some degree, in some fashion. But you're going to be walking out the door with your respect intact, your integrity intact, your boundaries intact, the respect that you have for yourself. So keep your word to yourself. Do not fall down the rabbit hole of nostalgia. These people or person is trying very hard to make you jealous. And if this act did not prove that, then nothing else will prove that to you. This person has been working hard to take credit for your work, to take credit for the things that you do. And you might feel like you're in a tight spot. Like, oh my gosh, like, how did I freaking get here? I don't even know. But your new route is being activated. This tight spot is imaginary. It is temporary. The minute you move outside of this spot, your new route is being activated and you will never stop growing. The only thing that can hinder your growth right now is this situation. So if you are already resonating with this message, then you definitely need to check out yesterday's message, which is the brutal truth. We go really in depth to talk about the message that I channeled about your urgency and about your respect. How people need to and will sprinkle respect on your name because you've had enough. There is a financial windfall that is waiting for you. As your new route is being activated, there is a bridge being built to the future. New connections to the future. Where you will be able to stockpile money hand over fist. Invest money hand over fist. Because really think about it. Your time is limited. Your resources is limited. Even though you can make something out of nothing, if you stay around this person or people, it will limit you. It will limit your time. It will limit your resources and the time that you have to think about things. Because you'll be thinking about that instead of your next move and how you have to continuously grow. God is trying to show us to not ever get too comfortable. And what are we doing right now? We're like, oh, well, I mean, was it that bad? Maybe I can stay a little bit longer. I mean, I did ask for a sign, but now it's here and I kind of just want to wait a little bit. And maybe they'll prove me wrong. And we're gaslighting ourselves. It's happening. We're gaslighting ourselves like, oh, it's not that bad. But what you told yourself once upon a time is if this ever happened, you would leave. Why are we just going to hinder our own growth right now? We can't. Because even if you weren't in this situation, you wouldn't be allowed to hinder your growth. So this is a big lesson and initiation for our training wheels to come off. 11:11 on my timer. This is a cosmic nudge from the universe to move you towards your destiny. And it might seem difficult, but if we leave the nostalgia and the ego at the door, we're going to leave with our respect. And our route that we were always destined to be on is going to be activated. And it's going to be a beautiful journey. But it is intimidating and it is scary. Because you have known this tight spot where you can only maneuver so far, even though you've made the best out of that and you're doing it better than everyone in that tight spot, does not mean that you're supposed to stay there until the end of time. It is time for you to turn things around. This is the end of the road with this relationship. Because I'm not here to keep you tethered to anything karmic. I am not here to tell you a lie and be like, oh, everything's going to be fine. Totally just stay in that just a little bit longer. It'll be good. I will never do that. I have to be honest. I have to tell you what I'm channeling. And though it might hurt to make this move, to make this decision, I promise you it's going to be a home run. You will leave with your head held high because you endured and persevered and overcame all types of effery, espionage, feeling like you're always stuck in your head. These people or person is wasting so much of your time. This is what you're going to realize once you're outside of this tight spot. You're going to realize, oh my gosh, I spent so much time worrying about how I was going to wiggle around in this tight spot that I don't need to do that anymore. You will lose your mind staying in this one position. And though you can turn around, you can do a handstand, you can flip all around, it does not mean that you are going to actually grow there. You can only go so far. You will hit it out of the park if you get out of your own way. F what they think. F what they're going to say. They're going to talk anyways. This person's going to talk anyways, but people are watching you very closely to see, well, they always said that they would do this, so let's see what they actually do. Other people are watching you to say, or to see, let's see if my plan worked. Are they jealous? Did I make them upset? If you move towards your new destination, you will have choices. You will have options. You will have the best of the best. Affirm it below. I'm ready to have the best of the best. I am ready to have my pick of the litter. I am going to leave with my head held high. I'm leaving with my pride, my confidence, and my dignity. I have been resilient through tough times. But you're having to have this honest conversation with yourself that this end is unavoidable. That there's nowhere else to go in this situation. It ends here. There is nothing left for you here. And so I'm here to give you that blunt and brutal truth of what this actually is. I'm not going to let you gaslight yourself, and I'm not going to leave you behind. You are going to face your fears like never before. You're going to transform your fear into power. Affirm it below. I transform fear into power. I transmute pain into sunshine. There are people taking credit for your work, trying to have you feel misplaced, displaced, overshadowed. They wanted your recognition given to someone else. They want you anxious, uncomfortable, and afraid. And the people that were supposed to be your allies, their identity is slipping. Their mask is slipping. They are now revealing that they are a little envious of what you've been building. You're looking better, you're smelling better, you're dressing better, you're changing. You're glowing from the inside out. There's also people that are presenting themselves as something online. Now, this could be the same person. You guys can let me know in the comments. You guys could have a group of people or a person that's doing this to you in your day-to-day life and somebody that's doing this to you online, or it's the same person. But online, they want to be perceived as, I know how to get followers, I know how to get money, I know how to get engagement, I know how to do all of these things. Somebody's virtual mask is about to start slipping. Someone's facade of happiness is about to start slipping. And this person could also be a spy, trying to find out your secrets. I know whoever I'm speaking to, you are like a vault, and it is under so many codes, lock and key, what you're thinking. These people would pay the highest amount to know what you're thinking. Some of these people, they misuse divination. They'll do anything to try to figure out, like, what are they doing? What are they thinking? I just need to know. But even when they get the answers through a reading or through a reader, they still doubt it. They don't want to believe it. So what some of them will do, depending on your situation, but I feel like for 90% of you that have come across this message, there is always people being bought up and swooped up around you. Whether it's siblings, coworkers, your lover, it doesn't matter. They're always sending someone in to infiltrate. Or they're trying to turn your friends against you. They send in spies to monitor you. And you know this because you're picking up on it. These people can't hide anything from you. This could be a Scorpio, a Gemini, an Aquarius, a Libra. Maybe even a Cancer. Okay? Those are the signs that I'm getting the strongest. A Cancer, an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Libra, and a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I said what I said when I said it. Trust in the timing. Those astrological signs are sending other people towards you to watch you. Let me know in the comments how many years or how many months they've been doing this and they haven't really been finding out much. They haven't been finding out much. They have sent people, person after person after person, and they still can't figure it out. They're like, oh my gosh, has it been 3 months? Has it been 3 years? Has it been 5 months? Has it been 5 years? Have they sent every sibling, cousin, whoever towards you? Have they sent every distant relative to find out your business? And then people start figuring out too that as the spy, they can get a lot of attention. As the person that gets information on you that is valuable, they become valuable, or they think that they are. But in actuality, they will be discarded as soon as they are not, they're not useful. Everything is falling into place, but you have to act now. If you watched yesterday's message, we talked about the timeline that most of us are going to be doing this in. And it was 5 to 7 days. For some of you guys, maybe 2 weeks, but for most of us, it's going to be 5 to 7 days. When all is said and done, with whoever you're dealing with, you will be the one still standing. Riddle me what? You are unstoppable. Nothing can break you. So why would this break you? You feel like it's going to break your pride, break your nostalgia. But in actuality, this roller coaster is ending. This something or someone also tried to break you. Really think about that. Why are we getting nostalgic about someone that tried to continuously break us when nothing can break us? Literally nothing. The only person or source that you really care about is the divine, is God, and making God proud, making the divine proud, because just as soon as you get it, it can be taken away. And I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, whoever has come across this message, you are very lucky in love and in career. And you thank God every day for it. So now we are being given every sign. Let's get out of here. Let's go. It's like watching a movie and you know that there's trouble lurking around the corner and you're yelling at the TV like, oh my gosh, get out of there. They're coming. Like, come on, let's go. We got to get out of here. Don't go that way. That is how our angels and ancestors are looking at us right about now. What are you doing? No. It reminds me of Kevin Hart. No. Don't go in there. What did I tell you? Why are you gaslighting yourself? Knock that ish off. I mean, I don't know if you guys be doing this, but sometimes I be taking the scenic route. I've been known to do that at timer 5. And I feel bad for my ancestors sometimes, like, oh my gosh, they're probably up there like, girl, come on. Come on. We've got to go. These people have tried to break you with recognition they didn't give you, promotions they didn't give you, love they didn't give you, validation they didn't give you. These people have tried to break you with rumors, spreading secrets or gossip about you like wildfire. And some of these people are like, it's a romantic rival. They're competing with you for someone's love and attention. This is Pick Misha on crazy. Okay? This is Pick Misha on crazy. Because this person sees you getting some type of love or adoration from either the public, the divine, like they see you as divinely favored in the public eye or by God or by a person. This could be a boss. This could be an actual lover. Whoever this is, there is a romantic rival. Like they want this person's love. Because it doesn't have to be romantic, but they want this person's love and validation over you. They don't care about the status. They're willing to fight you for it. So if this does not show you how far they're willing to go with all of your allies, wishing, washing, flipping, flopping, if this doesn't show you how far they are willing to go, then nothing else will show you. Okay, someone here is buying spies, buying allies, using fear. And it's going to lead to a disconnect. People already don't feel connected to this person. And that's another thing. It's very hard for people to connect to whoever this is. So this person has a false sense of security because they think that they have all of these options. They think that everyone loves them. And it's a false sense of security. Sorry, my camera cut off. It's a false sense of security because these people need this person or they're sucking at the teat. And this person has also tried to cripple them or handicap them in some way to where they need them. Okay, this is all rigged. Everything is going to work out in your favor if you are able to walk away. This is going to be one of the biggest tests for you this year because it's going to activate something fierce within you. You are a survivor. You can do this. These people that follow this person off a cliff every day of the week, they do it out of fear. You are destined to live a beautiful life, and these people or person wants to stop you from living that life. Leave your fear, leave your ego, leave your nostalgia or your compassion for this person at the door. Have compassion for yourself. I know it might seem like this person is winning because it's like you're going to feel like you're missing out on something and you would rather things be on your own terms. And sometimes we have to get that nudge, unfortunately. And it sucks. It's not like we want to leave or we want to go or we want to break up with this person. But it's not safe here. It's not safe here for us to stay anymore. Okay, it is a trick. It is a house of cards that's going to fall. Let the karma unfold as you are making your grand exit. They will do anything to get your dirty laundry, to get revenge, to get their payback. They're unwilling to give up. If you have not seen that from this last act, from this last chapter, this last sign that you were given, that they are that jealous of you, that they are this crazy. They're willing to buy their spies, buy their followers, buy this false sense of security. Like, it is going to hit the fan. And you're the key to it hitting the fan. I think about people that I left behind that I really cared about. I was so heartbroken. Like, oh my gosh, like, how could they do that to me? And after I left, my life got better and their life got worse. And I don't wish or pray for that to happen to them, but things have to unfold. We all have our own journeys. If you have found this message, you feel like you're finding some stuff out of nowhere, but you've had a warning. You were given a sign. You were given a hint. And so you've been preparing for a year or two. And that also is to show you it's taken someone a year or two to get even close to you. That is how fast you move. Someone is going to be finding out they're not the parent. I don't know who that is for. Either someone, it feels blindsided that they are not the parent, or that somebody lied to them. I don't know if that's for your enemies or if that's for you. I feel like for them, that's going to be some of their karma. And for you, it's just you being blindsided or feeling like this is coming out of nowhere. You could be breaking up with someone for lying to you about paternity. It's time for you to get away from this fake applause, this toxic positivity, this overbearing false optimism that means nothing to you, realistically. It just steals your energy and your time any chance they get. It is a distraction. Them even being able to have access to you is a distraction. Every time you have to put out a fire, every time you have to explain yourself, every time you have to have a conversation, every time you have to like tiptoe, move in secret, lock the vault again, these people are not good enough to be around you. Okay? These people are not they're not good enough. They have tried so hard to be the fake copy of you. And look how long it's taken them to even try to attempt to get close, and it's nothing of the sort. It's nothing like you. Get ready to burn this bridge. Get ready to go zero contact. Because maybe you thought, oh, maybe we can still be friends and da-da-da-da. Probably not. Probably not. You know that this is the end of a situation. They're going to make it impossible for you to go back. These people, then these fake allies, are going to pay the ultimate price for clout, for fame, or making a deal with the devil. They are on a tightrope already. It's a double-edged sword. They will do anything to sacrifice. They will sacrifice anything, and their own happiness included, for public approval. For the approval of the person or people that love you. Call back your energy now. Pray like you've never prayed before. If you know that you need the strength to leave. This person could be checking out other people in front of you, trying to make you jealous. They are insincere. Their expressions are forced. It's fake approval, fake appreciation. It's superficial compliments and support that you don't need, that you really don't need. This person or people mean to cause you harm. I don't know how else to say that, because this is what is supposed to be activated for you. Everyone already sees you as this. You might not feel like that, but everyone sees you as the CEO of your life. And they want that too. And they are willing to step on everybody's neck to get it. To even have the appearance of that. And it's not. It's not. It's like arm candy next to a CEO. They want to, it reminds me of the show. Okay, it reminds me of the show that I freaking love. It's called McBee Dynasty, and it's about this family. They own a farm and a bunch of other businesses, and it has so much juicy like drama, and I just freaking love it. It's like a reality show Yellowstone, but way better. And basically, this dad and mom were married for like 30 years, and he started cheating with their maid. That maid became one of their top investors in this multi-million-dollar business. This father, Stephen McBee Sr., is a little messy boots, okay? He wants all the cakes and wants to eat it too. So he's with the mistress, okay? Breaks up his marriage, his 30-year marriage, is with the mistress, lets the mistress invest in the business, then starts treating her like garbage for her best friend. So as the mistress number one is trying to get over this relationship and the hurt and the betrayal of her friend taking this person from her that she loved, she realizes, oh, I was the other woman with Mrs. McBee, the actual wife. So she goes to apologize to her like, I'm sorry. I now know what it's like to be the other woman. And I'm so sorry that I caused you that pain because you were his wife. I understand now. And it's crazy because she's working on all of these car washes. Okay, they have cattle, they have farms, they've got crops, they've got car washes that they're getting ready to open up. So mistress number one is in charge of getting these car washes built and up and moving. So they're doing the ribbon cutting ceremony for one of them. And here comes mistress number two, because she feels like she's done a little sprinkle marketing for them so she can just show up and take credit. This is exactly what is happening to us. I'm telling you. And it's going to be hard to contain your feelings, but you got this because they want to be you. So mistress number two pulls up as the ribbon's being cut, and she has no business being there, was told not to be there, and they start getting into it. They're cursing each other out in Russian because they were besties from Russia. And she's like calling her every name in the book. Mistress number one's talking to mistress number two like, you're a freaking hoop boopity boopity boop. Beepity beep. And it's bad. And then the daughter is like trying to keep mistress number one calm, like, don't give in to her. Don't give in to her. Don't do it. And then mistress number two starts yelling at the daughter of mistress number one. If you're really going to go to law school, you should tell your mother not to be so aggressive. And she's like, you don't have the right to talk to me ever. I'm 22 and I'm smarter than you'll ever be. Have a nice life. So I say that to say this. This person is trying to climb a ladder. She saw her friend who was the mistress, and it worked out for her. They were in this relationship. She's an investor. She's helping all of these businesses get built and helping get capital and other people and bankers to be involved. Working her butt off. Even though she's a mistress, okay? And she sees that in her friend, and she thinks, I can have that too. And starts sleeping with him behind her back. Like a thief in the night. So she saw that ladder, and she started climbing. Now, she wants to come in and get the same respect as mistress number one, who's talking to all potential investors. The freaking audacity on her. This is what people are doing to you. You're doing all of the work. You're doing all of the repair, and how do I say this? It's like you're the face of something. You're the light in something. Somebody else could also be doing a lot of work, but it's also like the dark side of it. And it's not for the right reasons. These social climbers are doing something for another reason, and you're just naturally galactically glowing. And they want a piece of that pie. And they will never have it. Okay, they will never have it. Because you are fearless. It's kind of like mistress number one figures out, wait, she can be his little side piece, but she'll never have a business. She'll always have to be a gold digger. She'll never have what I'm doing. So I need to keep that, intact. But they're very, they're hotheads. Not yet in recovery. So you guys could be replaying the past. Well, it would have been nice that, I yearned for things to be this way, but it will never be the same. And you know that. I'm not telling you anything, new, and I'm not trying to make you guys upset. You know that it will never be the same. And it would be so much better to reminisce while you're on the other side of the street watching that bridge burn. Throw that match and reminisce from the other side of the street. Well, it was a good one. Okay, it was fun while it lasted. But I got to go. You're trying to think back on the good times, but think about this person specifically. You never had good times with them. You can't even lie to yourself and say that you did. You might be trying though, but you're like, yeah, I never had any good times with them. They were never really nice to me. And when they were, it was fake and it was calculated. It was fake and it was calculated. Some of their acts are unforgivable, but you're going to walk away so that you can forgive, so that you can move forward. These people, they don't know how you have conquered and persevered and made it through so many things. We have crazy ex. They might want to make you look like the crazy ex. Okay, Mistress 2 was like, I'm going to get a restraining order. I'm going to call the cops on you. And she's like, do it. You shouldn't even be here. What did you build? What did you do? I do a little bit of marketing. Get the frick out of here. Not that there's anything wrong with marketing, but like, why are you here to try to get credit, somebody else's credit? Stop. This is what people have done to you your whole life. Your whole life. Trying to snatch your dream for themselves. Or trying to drag you down to their misery. Their misery loves company. Do not let them love bomb you at this time. They're going to try it because they want you to have a front row seat to what they think is something amazing. They want to make you jealous. They yearn to do this. Well, look what I got. This is like Mistress number 2 saying, well, you might run the business, but look, I got the man. And it's like, I don't care because I can make my own money. You're just a gold digger. There will be another. And it's sad. Like, these people are selling their soul to do what they gotta do to try to look like you. You only see so much at the same time. So if you think about it, think about all the dirty deeds and secrets that were done behind the scenes to get this act done. They are a fugazi. You are a diamond. They are lab created. You are not. You are a Leo diamond. Oh, they're so gorgeous. Okay. I love a Leo diamond. Okay. The sparkle. You are a Leo diamond, and this little jewel over here needs to get checked because the little beepity beep thing that checks the diamonds, it's not even going to flash that it's real. Okay, it's not even going to flash that it's real. I can't. I literally can't. People can't believe that you're real. They cannot believe that you're real. This is why you're being watched so heavily. I got this anniversary band from my husband for our 10-year anniversary. And I had so many people ask me, is that real? Is that real? Is that real? I'm like, yes. Yes, it is. It's my anniversary band. my 10-year anniversary band, where I was able to, my husband took me to the jeweler and let me create my own ring. And I got to pick out some Leo diamonds. But I was also mindful of how long we've known our jeweler. And I'm like, let me try to get a deal. I love a good deal. I love a good negotiation. Okay, I love it. I'm like, let's see, we need something that's amazing, but for way better of a price, like a way better price than what they're supposed to cost. And we got it 60% off. 60% off. Because I wanted to add some things to it. So I was like, let's start here, but let's try to add some things to it. And I'm so proud because the only diamonds I've ever gotten in my life were from my husband. And I'm not like walking around with them, but you know what I mean? It was just proud. I was proud when my husband, was then my fiance and proposed. I was so proud. Like, wow, he worked his freaking butt off for this. You know what I mean? People want to spread false rumors and they gotta dig. I mean, they've gone through the dirty laundry twice. Okay, they're going through the dirty laundry twice. It's craziness. I still need to get my ring soldered. I haven't been able to part with it yet, but I need to get it soldered together so it stops spinning around. But yeah, people want you and your life to be a hot mess, and we are being asked to move fast to get the frick up out of here. Like, we will always have an issue if we continue to be in this environment, to be around these people. There will always be an issue. No matter how much you care about these people, no matter how much you want to try, you will always have to lead a double life if you keep them involved. And it will snatch up your blessings. They're already starting to be siphoned. There are people sneaking around you. If this is a lover, they're sneaking around trying to hook up with someone. And you're just like, dang, this is really not going to go anywhere. I'm not really going to be able to get through to this person. Yeah, it's a wish. It is a wish. Things have to change. Things have to change. You could have caught somebody's dirty messages. You could have caught somebody, a lover. You could have went through their phone, seen some DMs. We have cyberbully. There is someone that is watching you that you don't even really know. This is for those of you that are content creators and that are on social media. You could be thinking, I don't ever talk to people. I'm an introvert. I don't really, engage with people like that. That there is someone trying to cyber stalk you. They want to online bully, harass, upload embarrassing photos. These people are in for a very rude awakening. A very rude awakening. People feel like you have this unfair advantage. Like it's a manipulation, but it's not. It's really not. They feel like you're seducing people. Like it's witchcraft. Like, no, they're not really like that. Grab your popcorn, bestie. Because if you think that everything's going to go awry after you walk out the door, no, be seated. Get your popcorn. Things are about to pop off for you. A new route is being written. From it below, a new route is being written. A new route is being paved. A new route is being activated. Then these people are going to be blickety blocked. They want you 86th. They want you to be clowned on. They want to get a rise out of you, and they're living in Delulu land. You are not the pick-me-sha over here. They are. These people really want to act like, oh my gosh, they're in my face, they're bothering me, and you're like on the other side of the room. That is how these people be acting. I'm seeing it's about to go down with this rival. With this spotlight they're trying to steal that is not theirs. Every step counts. Every step you make out of this counts. Every move you make to get away from this situation and in its entirety counts. But we have to leave our pride at the door. We have to. Listen to your body. How does your body feel when you're around these people? Are you bruised up? Are you banged up? Are you breaking out in hives, rashes, weird skin conditions, weird stomach issues? Can you sleep? What goes on when you're around these people? I'm being told that we have to imagine that we have been in these like virtual shackles. And if we saw one person passing by that had the keys to get us out, and all we had to do was ask, wouldn't we do it? Why aren't we doing it? We have the keys. So we asked. This is like we asked for the sign. And God said, okay, here are the keys. And now we're in our cell like, well, something bad could happen. And, maybe I shouldn't even have these keys. Maybe I should just leave these on just a little bit longer. Maybe I should just stay right here. Maybe they're like, maybe it's scarier out there than it is in here. Because it's a big change. This isn't a small change. Or I wouldn't have channeled it this much in the last 3 days. This is a big change. This is a big switch up. One that you thought you'd never have to really make anytime soon. One that you thought you would always be ready for if it were the case. But now it's here. We have the key in hand and we're stalling. We're panicking. We're like, well, I'm also getting another message. It's also like us being handed this button that will torch the bridge. But instead, we're like, well, they could get burned. Something bad could happen. Maybe I shouldn't do all of that. And us just standing there with the button. This is like a fire surrounding us from the bridge that we torched. And we have an eject button. But are we hitting it? No, we're standing there and we're watching the fire a little bit longer. We are all in this boat, stalling. Like, dang, why can't I do this? Why can't I ish or get off the pot? Devil energy is distracting us that it's not going to be that bad. Oh my gosh, why are you freaking out? It's not going to be that bad. There's no strings attached here. You don't have to do anything. Just watch what happens. Don't take the bait. Do not take the bait. We are being lured to a ditch in which, it rhymes. We are being lured to a ditch in which, in turn, we'll be stuck there for a minute because we didn't listen. We have to listen. God has done so much to help us. The divine, whoever your higher power is, has done so much to help us. Why are we doubting that? Why are we doubting that? That there is a good offer on the way, that we do deserve the best, that we do deserve the respect. Why are we doubting? This is like being told that there is royal in your DNA, greatness in your DNA, that you are not a usurper, that you are actually destined for the crown, that you are the real MVP, and us not believing that that could possibly be the case. They're like, oh my gosh, these other people, they usurped the throne, they stole your birthright, and you've been in a cell the whole time. And they're like, come on, we got to bathe you, we got to put this crown on your head. And you're like, that's not mine. It could never be. I kind of like it here. No. You're already starting to look royal. Like, let's be so for real. You're already starting to look royal. Now, let's add the multiple streams. Like, this is a big activation where a lot of you watching are a part of the top 1%, and you will be certified millionaires or billionaires. You will be certified millionaires or billionaires. Affirm it below. I am a certified millionaire. Multiple streams while I sleep. So, of course, we can't be in this environment, can't be around these people and have those multiple streams to even have those ideas, because everything is a knockout, drag out fight with these chooches, with this drama. We need to prioritize how we see ourselves and get ready to make the sacrifice. And think about it. What would you tell a loved one? What would you tell your son or daughter or niece or nephew if they were going through the very same thing? What would you tell them? The best of you is on the way. The best of you is yet to come. Let's see if we get anything else. It's time to, though, get away from these drama magnets and drop the official microphone. Your PSA. I have a public service announcement. I'm out. Bye. You will prove your point. You will. But you're feeling like, oh my gosh, like, I loved this at one point. We're only thinking about that because we know it's time to leave. The way that you're going to leave is going to put a lot of people in their place. Dang. You have always done what you said you were going to do. You've always done what you said you're going to do. Why is it different now? Because we have trauma bonded with this person. We have trauma bonded with this situation. This person or this situation. It makes it hard. It makes it hard. But if you continue to go down this road, you will be lacking. It will feel like a tight space. It will continue to feel like a struggle. Because this is what somebody wants for you. And they will do anything to try to penetrate this protection that you have. They're like, I don't understand. I've tried this. I've tried that. I've tried this. It's because you are legitimate. This is your birthright. Do not sacrifice your future. Do not sacrifice your happiness. Anything else? Whoa. Whoa. It is your power that they want. Don't take the L. This will cause a loss. This will cause a setback. This will cause failure. You're being given a lot of little signs right now, a lot of little nudges, because you already got a really big sign like, hey, this will happen, this could happen, this could happen. You're gonna have to get a little bit savage with it. Remember that you are the spiritual knockout. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. Remember that they got you all the way effed up. You are confident. You are a badass. They want your red slippers. They want your voice. It's like, Ursula, now sing. If they could bottle you up, if they could wear what you're wearing, like, they would do it. They're weird. They would do it. Do not take a loss. Because they're threatening you. Like, oh, you can't leave here. Where are you going? Places. Places. Don't worry about where I'm going. I'm going places. They're watching you so hard because they want to prove that you are illegitimate. They are watching you so hard because they want to make you jealous. This is craziness. We have what they're saying is not true. And they're like, you can't leave. What they're saying is not true when they say, oh, I really care about you. Why would you leave? I love you so much. Where are you going? No, it's a lie. It's BS. And you will become someone that you're not being around them. You're going to ferociously clap back. Your clap back is going to be, I'm not a doormat. I'm out. I am not a doormat. I am out. Someone here could get their cycle way more than they're supposed to because of this environment or because of this person. Your body is keeping a score of the stress that this puts you under, whether you acknowledge it or realize it or not. You know what I mean? It's us not realizing how much our body has changed being around whoever this is. So you are being given the green light. To go. It's a green light. Why are we stopped? We're like, wait, I might miss this. Wait. It's a trauma bond. They will miss you too, not in the way that you think. They will miss the rivalry. They will miss trying to make you a karmic third wheel. They will miss trying to meddle in your affairs. They will miss trying to scapegoat you, call you the troublemaker, making you the bad guy every day of the week. It is our job to leave them jaws on the floor, speechless, haunted, needing to be resuscitated. Okay, we think that we're going to be out of breath and like everything's going to go to crap when we walk away. No, that is when our life is going to get this fresh breath and we will realize that we weren't even really breathing that great. We weren't even really breathing that great. We were just going in circles. Okay, let's see. Anything else for the collective? Anything else? I feel like time is of the essence. Expand your casual chakra. Enter the unicorn kingdom. There's a whole nother kingdom. There's a whole nother place to go. And it could be frustrating because maybe you're like, I just learned how to go with the flow and now I gotta speed it up again. You know what I mean? You're like, I just started like calming it down and now I feel like I gotta pick up speed again. But remember, we can't ever get too comfortable. Because we are always being asked to switch on our inner light. We can never get too comfortable because God is always elevating us. So we have switch on your inner light, bring forward your gifts. Because staying here will not help you break free of this karmic cycle. You feel like you have decision paralysis. You're like, oh my gosh, I gotta make this decision. We are being asked to like, come on, let's go. Okay, open your heart. Open your heart to this message. Open your heart to how you're being guided to get out of here. Spirit is telling us right now we are not honoring what makes us feel good. That, having to do this won't make us feel good. Having to do this won't make us feel good, but it will honor us. And that will make us feel good. Honor your uniqueness. Do what makes you feel good. We're not doing that right now because we're dealing with this effery. We're dealing with this mess. We're thinking about it, worrying about it. It's time to move. We have open your heart. Dare to be vulnerable. Like, dang, I'm going to have to. You're not starting over. This isn't 5 years ago or 10 years ago. You're not starting over. Dare to be vulnerable. Love yourself. Right now, we are not ready to uncord this relationship. Let it go. Forgiving is freedom. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Or like sad, like, oh my gosh, why don't I gotta do this? Because, I mean, would you want it to happen a different way? Would you want to go kicking and screaming? Would you want to go, like, complete embarrassment? Like, there's other ways to go. Would you want to go that way, or would you like it to be by your own hand? We are being given that opportunity, but we are being asked to act fast. To you, it feels spontaneous, but it's actually going to put you in alignment. Like, oh, this feels like crazy. I don't know. I don't just be making decisions on a whim. This is not a whim, bestie. This is not a whim. This is your celestial alignment. Take a chance. Take a chance. Because a lot of you guys know that it's the right thing to do. Okay? And, well, we have waiting. The wait is over. It's in the reverse. The wait is over. No more waiting. We've been there. We've done that. Oh my gosh. The messages are so loud. It's like, come on, let's go. We're moving forward. We're charging ahead. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Can I hold on to these? I can't. New opportunities. Declutter your life. Declutter your life. Get rid of these distractions so you can see this glimpse into this magical timeline, into this magical doorway. We can't see the doorway right now because there's all these freaking people in front of it. Like, oh my gosh, where are you going, girl? Where are you going, boy? Like, get out of my way. Get out of my way. But yeah, they're blocking the doorway. They're blocking the glimpse. All right, my seers. Listen to your heart. You're going to open your heart. You're going to listen to your heart. You're going to declutter your life. You're going to tune down the noise. You're going to tune it out. Awaken your psychic abilities. It's time to tune into the infinite. We cannot get comfortable with this mess, with this effery, with these people, because they're not for us. They're not for us. It's time to claim your energy. You're going to sleep better after this. Oh, you are going to sleep better after this. I know some of you guys think like, no, I'm never going to sleep good again after I do this. I can't believe I got to do this. You are brave. You are fierce. Your intelligence is not only galactic, but it is savage. You got this. Claim your energy because you will sleep a whole lot better. A whole lot better. Because the next day, you will see the whole world awaits you. They can't take what you think that they can take from you. All right, bestie? I love you guys so much. Let me know what's going on in the comments. Don't forget to check out The Brutal Truth. It's time for them to sprinkle some respect on your name. That is a live stream. It was so much fun hanging out with you guys. It's good. It's good. It's definitely... Oh, I found out my calculator. Okay, affiliate links will be down below for items that I like to use. These are my favorite headphones. They're a little bit pricey, but there are payment plan options if you do decide to purchase some. For those of you that really like listening to music or going to the gym or just, I don't know, there's really cute ways to decorate them. I love mine. Love them, love them, love them. But anyways, don't forget to smash the hype up this video. It's a new feature on YouTube. And yeah, just thank you guys for all of your love and support. Patreon link is down below. There's going to be some new messages on there. All ad-free, only $11.11 a month. It's the closest thing to a personal reading for me because I read for a smaller audience on there. And $11.11 is a great price for a month. It's great. Anyways, I think that's it. But yeah, affirm what you want because you are being watched and you see these people, they're flipping, they're flopping, they're wishing, they're washing. Leave it all at the door. Take this opportunity. Take this risk. Leave fear, your pride, and your ego at the door. They're not going to get the best of you. Claim your energy. Okay, so drop your favorite affirmation. If you guys made it all the way to the end of this message, affirm it below. that your new route is being activated. My new route is being activated. You're never gonna stop growing. Never, ever, ever, ever. Okay? I look forward to speaking to you guys in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.